humans suddenly disappeared from the world. The one who created this world is only Allah Ta'ala, and surely He knows what will happen in the future and what will not. But for a moment, imagine if all the humans present in the world vanished. What would happen? Would the earth remain after the extinction of humans? What kind of scene would this land present after us? Let's discuss some interesting things like this in today's video. Make sure to watch the video till the end and also subscribe to the channel. Since humans have been on this earth, they have made significant progress over time. They have worked hard and built huge buildings for traveling and living, even reaching the skies. Airplanes have been made to fly. Today, the population of humans has reached approximately 8 billion, which is growing continuously. But let's imagine if these humans suddenly disappeared from this world. According to research, if humans vanish, the planes flying in the sky will remain on screen for a while. After a few hours, electricity will shut down all around the world, except in places where electricity is generated from hydroelectric stations, because they will take longer to shut down. Solar panels will also continue to produce energy until they accumulate enough dust or dirt to become ineffective. Generally, the rate or dirt of the solar panel. The performance is severely affected. That's why soon both hydroelectric stations and solar panels will be shut down, and before you know it, darkness will engulf the whole world. As darkness falls over the entire world, the stars visible in the sky at night will appear even more beautiful and bright. After humans suddenly disappear, there will be silence all over the world. Large factories and industries will also shut down, and there will be a distinct scene of silence in the world. The roads will be completely deserted, and human-made cars, trucks, and bikes will be left alone on the streets. As humans' channels go live, they will collide with each other, resulting in devastation on a small scale. A temple will be built, the buildings made by humans will completely become empty, and silence will reign everywhere. In just a few days, the power plants will switch to safety mode. About 3 days later, the underground railway stations will be filled with water. Every day, 13 million gallons of water are extracted from the ground only from New York. Pumps are installed to prevent water from entering the ground, and they will stop working without humans. Roughly 10 days after humans suddenly disappear from the world, those animals that are trapped in zoos or cages will die due to hunger and thirst, and those animals that manage to escape captivity will either be killed by other animals or will be killed themselves. They will give, which means there will be a war to save the small dogs and cats. They will be the first animals to become prey to other animals, while large dogs will form their packs. This means a new era will have begun. A month later, nuclear power plants will start to be destroyed because water is used to keep them cool, and over time this water will evaporate, resulting in such a massive disaster that has never happened in the world before. As a result, there will be widespread destruction, and the victims of this destruction will be not thousands, but millions of animals. Due to this devastation, the map of the world will change significantly. A year later, satellites that humans sent into space will also start to fall from the sky. The scene of broken stars will be there, but there will be no human present to see it for centuries. Almost 25 years later, our roads and footpaths will be submerged in greenery, and we will take hold over the greenery. 30 years later, without us, the air story will be much clearer, and the world will be completely male and peaceful. Places like Dubai and Las Vegas will be submerged in Sahara's rates. Nature's hold will be visible everywhere, on everything we have made. 100 years later, many dams and man-made buildings and constructions will have collapsed. Almost 150 years after the sudden disappearance of humans, 25 years later, after being submerged in greenery, they will present the Temple of Nehru and the rivers. 300. After a year, the IIFL Tower will also collapse, and everything that was built will be devastated, as there will be no human present for centuries to protect them. After 400 years, swampy areas will also vanish, and birds will rule over them. After 450 years, life will thrive splendidly without humans, and the population of fish will have exponentially increased. After 500 years, there will be no trace of modern cities left, and cities will turn into temples of forests, with wild animals roaming within them. After approximately 600 years, the land will have completely transformed. greenery will be everywhere, and the land will be many times more beautiful than before. Along the banks of rivers, seas, and lakes, there will be a large number of birds present. The map must have completely changed, and 10,000 years later, the world on the ground will only have traces of humans, such as the pyramids in Misr and the Great Wall of China. After approximately 30 million years, the Earth will have turned completely barren, and the population of birds and animals will have greatly increased. After 50 million years, the only signs of human existence on the ground will be plastic bottles and debris, and just a few years later, even these will have disappeared. About 300 million years later, meaning after 3,000 lakh years, there will be no trace of us left on this land. When our land is visited, they will not even know that we humans ever existed in this world. I hope you will like and share this video and also subscribe to the channel.